What's up, y'all out here enjoying the day? You know, it's kind of warm out, nice, cooled off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Shirt all wrinkled up and hot from sweating and shit. But hey, that's a good thing. You know, dropping some videos off tonight. This is going to be one of them. And this is going to be one of them. I'm doing this series on the channel, ISKOSI, UMFUNDISI, you know, subscribe and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing videos about black organizations. And it dawned on me a long time ago, but I'm just making this thought known now, that a lot of these black organizations, if you take it back 100 years ago, around this time, it'd be about, what, it's 2018 now, so 2000, so we go back 100 years, it'd be 1919, 1918, around that time frame and shit like that. It was a plethora of black organizations that was doing for black people on the underground and the grassroots level. You know, I'm looking, it was so many, and you know, and then I look around now, and there's really no organizations around here like that. You know what I'm saying? None of a grassroots form. You said you got to go out there. It made me wonder. Well, I know what happened, how they be done organization and unity. You know, I know the ifs, ands, and whys and stuff like that, but it just sits around make you wonder, how the hell did it come like this? And then when you find out and wonder how hell it came out like this, it comes to me that we giving these people too much power. You know what I'm saying? And which is, you know, we neglecting our self-interest and stuff like that. But it's just crazy. All these organizations that was around, led by black women, you know, led by stand-up black men, led by the church, led, you know, for economic progress and stuff like that. But you don't hear shit, and we don't talk about it at all. So it tells me that this is kind of a lot more we should know, as most of y'all really already know. This is a lot more by design, you know, to keep us trapped and inflicted in there for their self-interest. You know what I'm saying? This is part of their egotism, their ego, you know. I just got through reading the book, Black Power, Marcus Garvey. That's a good book. You know, the Marcus Garvey movement. I advise people to read it up and learn more about that. It's you know, I've been taking sites from that. And this is another site from that, you know, which kind of rings the bell today. You know, that not so many years ago, this is the site from the book, we often heard the argument that blacks should follow the example of the Irish Americans, German Americans, and other hyphen minorities who found equality through assimilation into Middle America. However, racial prejudice has blocked assimilation for black Americans. In addition, the hyphenated white Americans are now discovering that they gave up their identity for equality of wage slavery, powerless under might of the master class. So even they looking up and waking up and saying, well, you know what I'm saying, I should respect where I come from, what part of Europe I come from, or whoop-de-whoop, let's go back to this. You know what I'm saying? We got to protect this. It's films out there right now, you know what I'm saying? And I seen them on PBS. You can watch them on PBS and all type of stuff like that. The Croatians down in Louisiana, they going back to doing their old Croat stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everybody going back to doing their thing and insulating and protecting themselves. That's not stupid, that's natural. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't have an organization, like we have all these organizations that help defend and help protect us, you know, a lot of these grassroots organizations ain't there. So that's one of the things I'm happy and humbled about, you know what I'm saying, learning about this stuff and putting it out there in the video. What was the rules and regulations for these organizations? You know what I'm saying? What was, you know, the mission thing? What was the creed? You know what I'm saying? Because it's something in us from 100 years, mainly some people say 100 years is like 3 generations. Well, you know, it's something in us, you know, that's just missing, where it's just not clicking. And for me, in my reading and my knowledge right now, is July 15, 2018, is that we was never taught the concept. This is we're colonized. You know what I'm saying? That's the concept. You know what I'm saying? The black African Americans an internal colonization, just like when Dr. Amos Wilson said, you know what I'm saying, about the Skinner box, the B.F. Skinner. That's a perfect example. Skinner's a cricketer for it, but you know what I'm saying. But after you beat the rat, and you know you do all the type of off the wall shit to the rat gonna do our natural stuff. You know, so we really gotta look at that. Where the honorable Dr. Amos Wilson said, you know, your neighborhood, you know, like, you know, the south side of Jackson, east side of Detroit, wherever, west side of Lansing, you know, it make no difference wherever the hell you at, become a Skinner box where they turn Africans into niggas. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the thing is should come, because you know you should be, because they have you identifying with the guy, like you said before. And usually, who taught me to, I had a couple of degrees, when he taught me this concept too, it was a white guy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm identifying with him. But in reality, you know what I'm saying, I should be identifying with the rat. You know what I'm saying? Because we under the stipulation of eternal colonialism. You know, when it's, so if you really think about it, and I have a video on this where I give out the 6 steps of it and stuff like that, you know, it's just really what it is. You know, no money really circulates in the black community. That's just like in a colony. You know what I'm saying? You read on your own business, you work for these people. You know what I'm saying? Just like a colony. We can check off every list of what's colonialization in the black, Puerto Rican communities, Latino communities, you want to say, and some white communities who represent that. So, and ain't nothing wrong with doing a little nation building and loving yourself. Hey, Robin. Ain't nothing to do, no loving yourself, though. But one other thing, too, I want to talk about in this book, where he says that, you know, a lot of this stuff, like the UNIA stuff, like the Negro world and stuff like that, a fire happened mysteriously at the Schomburg Library. You know, I'm gonna get the date to that, because a lot of stuff at the Schomburg Library they try to get, you know, where the fire happened. Luckily during this time, he met Amy Marquez Garvey, and this is gonna be bogus too. They was cool. They kicked it off, whatever. You know, that's they got a lot of this information for him to make this book. But also, the Jamaican government down there didn't try to save the files or nothing like that. So who knows what happened to all these files she had on her husband. This is the second wife of Marcus Garvey, and on the organization period, because she set up her own stuff. You know, another thing about they don't talk about, it's talked about in this book though, about how when the feds raided Marcus Garvey's office and stuff like that, when the feds raided Marcus Garvey's office and stuff, you know, they took all the files away. You know, so they took a lot of shit and then they never gave it back. Membership lists, all type of stuff. Never gave it back. So we got to look at things like that. You know, why is it they trying to stop us from learning about Pan-Africanism? Go away, fly. Why they trying to stop us learning about things like this? Even stuff by the ABB, the African Blood Brotherhood, you cannot find. You know what I'm saying? It just up and suddenly disappeared. You can't find any magazines no more. And you can find the NAACP. You know what I'm saying? You can find the Urban League. You know? So this is the thing about it. You know, that's just, we got to look into that. So we got to control the pen of our own history. And that's why it's an honor and privilege, you know, for me. And hope, you know what I'm saying, that I'm putting out these videos and stuff like that, and letting my people see what it is and what it was for. You know, I get a couple views here and there, but hey, that one, you know what I'm saying? That one can be the one that do it. Could spark the revolution of the mind. That's why they control rap. We heard Dr. Khalid Muhammad say that in his message to the bullet, you know, bullet to the bullet. You know, a rapper can start a revolution overnight. But yeah, you can't find none of that stuff on the Muslims, Noble Drew Ali Moors. You know, a lot of this stuff where you think would be at the Schomburg Library, they done lost it. This back in his day. This probably made more like 67, somewhere around there. I'm speculating. So yeah, you don't control the pen, you know what I'm saying? Your history gonna get tore out and it's gonna be rewritten. And we gotta get back to that stable stuff to get back to build these organizations and these community co-ops. You know what I'm saying? Ran by black people, ran by black women, ran by stand-up dudes. It's the character, you know what I'm saying? It's the character. Power don't corrupt. You know what I'm saying? The power don't corrupt at all. Power is just power. But if the character that man, if it's in him, it's gonna be in him. And he gonna do, or that woman, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be in him, it's gonna be in him. You know what I'm saying? And everybody got a character flaw that they gotta learn to control. So there ain't nothing wrong with power, self-interest, and good things like that of that nature. But I just wanna let that know that, you know, our organizational game, our grassroots organizational game, I get back up to par. You know, get with some dudes, some guys, some girls, spit that philosophy. Y'all ain't gotta agree on everything. Like I said, y'all not getting married. You know what I'm saying? But we do gotta organize. All right, y'all have a wonderful day. Enjoy it for what it is. It's hot out here where I'm at. Shit, it's down there 98. No, 98. See me drop down some shit. That's what's up. It's humid as hell though. Hey, you know, y'all have a wonderful day. Hey, much love, and subscribe to the channel. More videos is coming out. Peace.